Hey, so welcome back to another video. This week I decided to take a doll request from one of you guys that commented on my last video. So here is the person that I decided to take the doll request from. So yeah, today we're going to be making Levi. I got the yarn colors right here. I'm using dark brown, gray, white, brown, black skin. And this is the closest I can get to the green cape. It's like forest green. But yeah, I think that's close enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on making Levi. Alright, so here we have a pair of legs. This is how I decided to start Levi's legs. On the bottom, I started off with black, because like sometimes the boots at the bottom have like different colors, and I think it just gives like a nice extra detail, I guess, so that way everything won't be like all one color and the same. So yeah, some uniqueness to it. So I like to change the bottom of the shoes, pretty much how I got started. Also, I made his hair cap already, and I also made him a couple pair of arms. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how this turns out, and hopefully I do not fail at this, because the way his outfit is made is pretty tricky. There's like a lot of lines and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and see how this goes. Hey guys, welcome back to another update. So I just completely made the entire head and body. So I also added a little strap details on his legs, both of his legs. I tried to make them symmetrical as much as I could. And here's what the side looks like, and the back side as well. I think it's pretty good actually for the first time. For somebody who's not very good at sewing and stuff, I think I did a pretty decent job. And he has like a gray shirt, so I made it gray. And he also has gray eyes. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and I think make his jacket. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make his cape yet, because his cape looks kind of hard to make, and then with the current color that I have, I'm not sure. I'm still kind of unsure about that green color that shows. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how this turns out. I'm sure the cape is just optional, but we'll see. Hey, welcome back to another quick update. So I added his arms, I gave him his hair cap, and I am now in the middle of sewing on the little straps that he has on his shirt, and this is what it looks like. Here's the belt, and I just sewed on the little belt buckle. So yeah, this is what we have so far. In the middle of my project, I will be back. Here's another doll progress update. So I'm getting started on his hair. His bangs look a little bit funny right now, but yeah, this is the basic shape, I think. I hope it turns out right. His hair is it's a little bit different because he has this little extra space of shaved head, baldness. He has this little bit of extra, he has this bit of space where it's just shaved. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing something with this. I'm gonna try it out and we'll see if it works. Right here, this is the back side. This is the best I could do. Hopefully it looks like this. I think it's a cross. I couldn't find many references for the back side for some reason, so I went ahead and just made a little X, and I think that's right because I saw Eden's photo had this, so I assume all the other members would as well. Yeah, that's the front side. Just the lines right here, it kind of matches their legs, and this is how I did it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the hair. So I'm back with another update. I just did the front part of the hair. The back side is still empty, but here's what it looks like all the way around. And then on the side right here, what I'm gonna do is give him the bald look, because his part right here, all the way back here, is all shaved, and I'm gonna make it look like he shaved his head right here. And you're probably wondering how I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure if anybody else does this, but what I do is I use mesh, and then I put it all around the head, and then it's gonna give this little bald effect. What you're gonna need is a sheet of mesh, just like this, a little small sheet of mesh. And then what I do is I just put it over my doll on the area that I want. Then you can kind of see where you want it. And then what you do next is you cut out the mesh into smaller pieces, and then you place it on the doll using fabric glue. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just stop talking and show you how I do all this. Okay, so here's the front part of Levi, and here's the back side. What I did was I pinned down the areas that I wanted the mesh to stay in. And then the front, I don't want to expose too much mesh. And what I'm gonna do is trim the mesh and then put multiple layers of mesh on top of each other, and then it'll give you a really nice solid bald look. Okay, so here's the back side. This is the very first layer. I trimmed it down all the way to the area that I wanted the mesh to go on to make it look bald, just the bald area only. I have a bunch of pins that hold it in place, so that way we can add like the first layer of glue. And also you don't really need too much glue either. It's gonna be very, very sticky, so yeah. And then what I do is I just kind of smooth it out with my fingers just to get it all nice and even. Yeah, it's a pretty messy method, but I think it looks really cool if you do it right. I do one small area at a time. And then always go back and look at your work from the front side just to make sure everything is the way you want it and things aren't out of place before it's too late. Not sure if you can tell, but right here is what the layer looks like. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in anyways. So here's what the first layer looks like one little layer. It's very thin right now, so you can see the baldness of his head, which is why we're gonna be putting on multiple layers, and it's gonna look pretty sick. Hey, so I'm back with another quick update. So this is what my doll looks like so far. Hopefully you can see it. I got like a couple of bald spots here that I didn't fill in evenly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put smaller layers of mesh on each side. Okay, so here's a close-up of the shaved head. The bottom, you can kind of see like a lot of glue. Maybe you can see it kind of shiny. And I use fabric glues for this, so I'm not sure if using other glues will make it less shiny. Like maybe using Mod Podge, the matte finish or something, and then you can like use the brush and then you can like brush it out over here and make it smooth, surface even, and then you just put the mesh over it. That could be easier. The way I was doing it with my fabric glue, the glue squeezes out of the bottle and creates like little lumpy clumps of glue, and then whenever you smear it, it becomes like this like little smeared glues that stick together and creates little dried up clumps, which results in this. But otherwise, if you can figure out a better solution with the glue part, I think you can have a really nice shaved looking head using this method. Here's Levi on the front. Whoa. Then when you turn to the side, it kind of gives you that little more shaved head effect kind of look. Yeah, I didn't want to leave him completely bald on the bottom because he doesn't look like that, so it'll look really empty and weird. But yeah, at least when you turn to the side, you can see that, yeah, he shaved his head on the bottom part, and then this part's gonna get all covered up with hair, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the update for that one afterwards. Welcome to the final update, and here's Levi and his hair. Here's the full body reveal, and I'm gonna turn to the back side. So here's the side of his head. This is what it looks like. Here's the completed back side, and as you can see, I left the cape open like this so that way the cape can be removable and you can see the entire details of his outfit. So yeah, this is what it looks like all the way around. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the top part of his head. I completely fill it up with random pieces. They're not random pieces, they're just pieces stuck in random places, and this is what it looks like from the front. And then I added this little extra part here, which I didn't add for my black bull capes because I was kind of lazy and I just I had so many of them to make at like a fast pace. I mean, I added this part. It makes it look like he has like the hoodie. So yeah, and then you can just kind of like remove it off like this. And then the cape ends up looking like two little flaps. Kind of reminds me of those boy dolls, the plastic rubbery ones. The toys are like this, like the outfits, and then you just kind of slap them on. Slap them right onto the doll, kind of like this. I mean, it's kind of a lazy way of making clothes, but you know, to be honest, I actually don't make clothes very well. This is how we're gonna do it. And it might make it easier if I wanted to put him on a display stand and the cape doesn't get in the way. So yeah, there you have it. This is the entire doll of Levi and his shaved head. There you have it. Looks really cool. And thanks to the person who sent me a request for Levi, and to the rest of you who also gave your request. Maybe next time I might do another random request in a random upcoming future video whenever I feel like it, or whenever I run out of doll ideas on what to do next. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!